Hello everybody, my name is Zara Chaos. Welcome to the table. I hope you enjoy your stay. I am planning Fallout New Vegas. We're continuing Old World Blues, and hopefully I can get a different ending from what I had earlier. We're going full goblin mode in this DLC now.
You require some additional services?
Like full HP, yes.
And rightly so, I should think.
Alright. It's time to do the exploration. Oh, okay. There's two at Higgs Village, it seems like. Okay, that door's blocked off.
Time to fight. That's all.
Alright. Can fast travel to the village now. Yes. Alright. There's two here. One inside of this house here. No wife. And woven. The fridge. And there's all these books that I could give to the chute for things to sell. Money. Full metal jackets. Oh, that was Muggy. Quite a large number of books here. No, that's what happens when you overfill your inventory with crap. Right over there. Apparently. Eh. Oh, this is annoying. Search. Eh. On an empty terminal. Oh. Right there. I was looking for something completely different. Right. Then it's in 008. Or 108. Master bedroom upstairs. And I already got Gabriel's bark. So I don't have to worry about that. And the last one is actually past the final boss of this area, so I still have to kill the Robo Scorpion.
This one looks pretty tough. Cessation of hostilities complete.
Copies done. Oh, I should probably collect their... Go back to the sink.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir.
Got all of the bullets. Sell all of the guns.
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive seditious materials. Fantastic. Well,
Is the light level too?
Oh, please, please! Oh,
Your liking?
oh, please, please!
Might I be of service, sir?
Alright. 47 blank books. And some of those. Wonder glue. And... Alright, I also want...
Might I be of service, sir?
Also want some stuff prepared.
Very good, sir.
Alright. You know what? I have a bedroom. I can sleep. I don't have any toasters for him to disassemble.
Ooh, baby. Let's turn off the lights and turn on the lights.
Alright. Jukebox. Where's the jukebox go? There you are, sir.
What's the haps? Right on.
There you go. I have more things. More things to do. And my inventory has less stuff in it. %, sneak speed, +1 perception, +1 agility, +25 sneak, which isn't useful anymore at all. To Forbidden Zone. No, my game crashed. Good thing I slept and had an autosave. Alright. Did I loot any of these guys? I should probably have energy cells on my person for my energy cell weapon using weapon. I used to Yeah. I need energy cells for this, so I'm gonna make a hard save. And we're gonna try that fast travel again. Hopefully not crash this time.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Attention visitors. Combat experiment in progress. Please put on your goggles and take your rad X now. The X-42 Giant Robo Scorpion is alive!
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is Mobius! Oh, it looks like the target drones got activated and... Oh, how cute! They're engaging the there's our victim! Let's see the shrapnel fly. You can't avoid the deadly laser sting of Doctor...
Something I don't like about this.
Let's make this sporting. Crush them with your pincers! Ha! Defiant to the end! You can't avoid the deadly laser sting of Doctor...
Really, I can avoid the deadly laser sting of Dr. Mobius.
Looking for a weak spot? There are no weak spots! X-42, attack in the name of Mobius!
Are we being watched?
Reload. Though I'm not using this as a weapon, I'm using it as a key. So that's fine. There's a lot of ammunition around here. Alright, things I do for beating up a Robo Scorpion. For loot. And quests. Okay, it's not Conqueror. Being able to get rid of a bunch of duds and find the actual answer is always appreciated. And I can do that. I think that's all of them.
Crush them with your pincers!
Ready, steady, fighty.
I have.
Was that all?
Defiant to the end! Let's make this sporting. Is this thing on? This is movie. Dr. Mobius. We're initiating some kind of emergency test shutdown. In 5, 4, as in forbidden, 3, as in tree, 2, as in two Brutus, 1, as in none. Oh look, the emergency overload is initiating.
All right. And I have won. Alright. Still need to go and complete quests, so I will be back. Being able to disable the Robo Scorpion is really nice, honestly.
This one looks pretty tough. Bad guys dealt with.
I am the winner. And that's all I wanted. Alright. Alright. My inventory's full, so I actually want to go back to the sink.
Might I be of service, sir?
Let's see, let's get some auto injectors. Weapon repair kit sounds like a great idea.
Might I be of service, sir?
Right. I'm gonna sell those. I keep... No. I keep 40 on my person. I want to keep that many. Muggy.
Oh, please, please! Oh, please, please! Sorry.
Might I be of service, sir?
Alright, I don't need that many. I'll sell those. I'll sell that. I like some...
You require some additional services? Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as to your mental health. I should make you aware that the benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is, this only works once. Now, are you sure this is what you want?
I'm ready, let's do it.
All right, just try to relax. This won't hurt, unless your sense of self is especially vulnerable.
I'll wait. Yep. That's fine with me.
You've been seeing the other light switch.
Yes, Mortloids.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Alright. Yo.
What's the haps? Right on. Hey!
Alright. Now collect... What does the game want me to collect? Biological research station. Oh, I'm just missing a few. Okay.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
God damn you.
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch?
Please take this. I don't want you to die.
I'll just set this on repeat while I go relieve my...
Station of breathing. Or
You're gonna learn how Uncle Sam deals with commie maggots.
Please take this. I don't want you to die.
There's nothing
Alright.
I like better than making some other poor bastard.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Sneaking done. Fighting now. This on your feet. Fighting over.
If I don't have to fight things, then I won't. God, this area has a lot of enemies in it. Huh. I'll take loot, thank you. Last seed package. Corrosive glove. Well, that didn't keep you alive, sir. Or ma'am. Either this thing's value is 5,000, so it's pretty good to use. Alright, there's random enemy somewhere, so I can't fast travel.
Attention, Big Mountain! There's a 95% chance of clear skies interrupted with artillery fire.
Alright, back to the sink! Well, I don't need to be sneaking right now.
You got some plans for me, don't you?
Are we being watched?
Level uppy! Alright. 100 snoyance! Okay, I really... Pinto beans. Missile rockets. All right.
Might I be of service, sir?
Yes.
Very good, sir. Don't need those anymore. Put that away.
While you were out, I I spent 6 hours trying to reach a coffee cup up on a shelf. When I finally got it down, I was so happy. I cried. I hate my life.
Poor monkey. Alright. Anything I want repaired? Not really. I do have something to sell.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir.
Okay.
You require some additional services? And rightly so, I should think.
I wonder what the best implant in this game is. Alright, did I already... energy.
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood, haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave, the West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. There's voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. Your Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
Do you know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter, tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
I have to go after him.
Not going to talk you out of it. Know what it means to track someone you share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get her to come to
Huh. Alright. Alright. I am wondering if I've already...
Perhaps Sir would care to put Sir's feet up, and I might serenade Sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera?
Huh. Okay, do. I wonder... Okay. Well, I think I found every location. I defeated the Robo Scorpion.
Huh? Yo! Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow.
Actually, hold on. I want to see if I can do some further side quests with... Oh, I went to the... God damn it. I did not need to do that. I did not. I went to the wrong autosave. Good thing I have a lot of pins. Alright. Let's go to the think tank before I talk to Mobius. Okay, they're all at their stations right now. Yay!
The lobotomite returns! What insidious plan can it have brewing in its horrid mind?
Discover their genetic potential recently?
Indeed. After the memory you access... Look at these. Aren't they quite look-worthy? All dripping with the residue of creation. Wondrous. I notice these results more and more now that I know to look for them. Come back anytime, and I'll show you what else I've discovered. The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
The defense doesn't make much sense.
It makes perfect sense. Who are you to question the mighty radar fence? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Don't you want to leave here?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain. Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do. The malignant tumor that is from here. That castrated nickname of our facility is not its true. It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So, yes, in the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology. We could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do, get permission, sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up. Boom! Yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscape. And the crater helps.
Alright. Talk to O. Here's.
Predictable. The lobotomite specimen returns. Its purpose? Repetition. Chances of success? High. Yeah, I discovered more internal parts in the monitors here. If you could hold on to my discovery, I'd appreciate it. I'd have a few. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here.
Ooh, thank you very much. There you are, Zala. After I loot the rest of this area. Or did I loot that one? Did not.
And you return as cute.
Looping gesture of greeting.
Looping, yes. It is a scientific fact that hormones drive a percentage of lobotomites into recursive behavior patterns. We haven't researched this, as my colleagues care little about the behavior patterns of lobotomites once their brains are removed. It is why so many are littered around the facility, like skinvelopes, discarded after they are peeled open and the contents extracted.
What are you talking about?
It varies according to the number and density of lobotomites that have infected an area. In 43% of observed cases, two lobotomites left alone will fight for dominance or inject bodily fluids into each other's orifices. Unsanitary. I have tried to observe more cases, but subjects seem unwilling to release bodily fluids in my presence. Why, my little bear of teddiness, I am Dr. Dalla. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork, and I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior. Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
Lots of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such...
I'm called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. You are the second one I've met. Of course. You must have met other... He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most... I do not know. No. My evaluation... Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. I am relieved the pacification field is working. That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still It really could be anywhere. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow... It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcast. Why would you want such a thing? You might... Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors. No, the only way to... Dr. Mobius, a monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to... His one terrible eye.
Do-do-do.
It'll all become clear. This mountain, now crater, encompasses... Oh yes, we've had other subjects. Because 3 minus 1 is 2. Ask Dr. O. If you're ready. Ooh, purple, purple, ooh, bloop, 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 purple. Ba, ba, bloop, ba, ba, bloop, ba, ba, bloop. Whew, last little bit there. Ah, whew. Thank you, lobotomite.
She's a bit of a weirdo. Not gonna lie.
What are you? Ask Boros. Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place... That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the... From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing Robo Scorpions to terrify...
Was that autoduct surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old auto dock. Yes, it is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred.
Well, there is another way to get that.
What are you?
Oh, I would have liked to
mess. Always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The auto dock is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Well, I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects... If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear, since we are afraid.
Yes, some more XP for me. I'm sorry I'm skipping through them. I just don't really care that much. Alright. Especially with no one currently watching. As far as I'm aware.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
I don't want to fight the Robo Scorpo. I'm personally happy not doing that.
I do so love integers.
Alright. I'm going to talk to you after I have the second thing of Mentats.
Hmm? Yo, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
Exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Anyway.
Do you? And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
I was curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers. I
need to increase my repair.
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. The anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Why is that up here?
I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. I have very good reasons for almost everything I do. Even if I forget them occasionally. Although I feel this one is especially important. Oh, well. I find things curious as well. Go on.
But your Robo Scorpions.
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts. Yes, this is...
You don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose. Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, science? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming. Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
Oh...
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan C's in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. Probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan Bs in case the A's fail.
It's an infinite. They're all loops, I get it.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far. And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quite professional.
Ouroboros, not or.
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
Why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host. There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micromagnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts. Yes, very good. I should have mentats in just you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis. But it was enough for the autodoc in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial selves into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation... Oh, no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you. Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course, your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere. I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly. The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit, why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either. Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so. Oh. That means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
Alright, speaking of, I don't have the X2 antenna. Wonder if I sold it to the Sync AI and forgot about it. I probably did.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir. Might I be of service, sir?
I'd like to travel back, please.
Might I be of service, sir? Very good, sir.
There we go. I did sell the X2. I really do like the fact that I defeated the Robo Scorpion without having to kill it. I'm pretty close to another level up. Let's see. Okay, outside of talking to you, I'm going to loot everything.
I'm running out of floor space for my calculations.
Wow, that's a lot of mentats. I'm so glad they don't have any weight. Some psycho. Some more toasters. Huh. I emptied this.
Electrons attached to the neutron.
Sorry, brain. I have loot to collect. Yeah. There. Ooh, another proton axe for me. And the last door. Ooh. I desire loot.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
None of the above. More midgets.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again? Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
Listen, why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment? Well, maybe next time you hear me telling you that charging a nightkin with a penknife is a bad idea, you'll listen.
Oh, hell.
Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on trees. I had to take what I could get.
Hold my brain.
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to gain some leverage and had me spirited away to his dome. Hardly. Dr. Mobius keeps a close optical sensor on the goings-on at the think tank. As soon as he saw the opportunity, he took it. I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you. Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat oozing hormones.
Because you're liking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it? Indeed, quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it? I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us. Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to that stage of the proceedings, we have a problem. Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, Dr. Mobius doesn't have the tools here. We would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
Let's make them share.
Oh, lovely. We've going the old-fashioned route.
We'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of its jar. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts the think tank took from us. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the Sync's autodock can plug them back in no problem. Right then, off we go. Klein will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Oh, I've never looted these. Alright. Off to bonk some... No, I don't want to bonk them. Alright. Let's... Do I have any fixer on hand? No. Let's go to the sink.
You require some additional services? And rightly so.
Might I be of service, sir?
Yep. I would like to just have... Sell that much. Sell the rest of that. Muggy.
Oh, please, please! Oh.
Greetings, citizen.
Alright.
You've been seeing the other. You.
Do.
Got any more?
Do some more recycling.
Might I be of service, sir?
Doop, doop. Should probably keep that axe, doop. Sell those, sell that. Sell those. Sell that. Keep that jet. Sell. At least half those mentats.
You require some additional services?
Alright. Do.
You require some additional services?
My strength is now plus 10! Yay! Just need to get my agility up, and I can take that last perk I need. Alright. Ooh, the think tank. Alright. Going to save at this point. I'm gonna use a mentato.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped? I recommend... Now, you... And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense! Confer, colleagues? Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dala?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe. We must keep it alive. For study. Slow study.
Dala, these vocalized pauses are unlike you. What do you care?
Klein, this lobotomite, it's a great sounding board. You respect ideology, right? This one's, well, it's got good ideas.
Silence, Dr. O. This is a think tank decision. Save your objections until after I have decided our course of action.
You know what, Klein? Stick a straw in your tank and suck yourself. Long and deep. And my name is Zero. Yeah, a big, fat zero with a slash through it.
The slash as a designator of... Why, that is brilliant. But how did you...
The lobotomite taught me that. taught me a name is more than, that I should take pride in things like names. And you know what? Forget it, Klein. I hate you. And your theory of brachial beam oscillation? The Chinese had it first, you copycat.
How dare you? Brachial beam oscillation was solely my discovery. I expressly told you that and deleted all evidence to the contrary. It's 2-8. Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery. A noble speech, but there's no room in my vocabulators for friend and lobotomite in the same sentence. The very concept, revolting. Perhaps you are irradiated with camaraderie radiation. We have chems for that. We can save you from your emotional addiction.
I, for one, cannot bear to let this continue. I don't see what is to be gained by throwing another body into our labs, especially one that has done us a service, gone where we feared to go. This lobotomite doesn't deserve our knives. It deserves our respect. We should care for it, feed it, nurture it, give it the life Gabe never had.
Why am I even listening to you fools? Enough of this mutinous chorus. If there's a word I hate, it's mutiny. And the word jism, which never made any sense to me. It's ridiculous putting j and zm together like that. Nonsense! I count as 5, like the mighty human hand I once had, with its 5 penises clenched in a fist.
Like your math is wrong, and the odds aren't good.
Nonsense! The mathematics of this situation are on our side, lobotomite. I believe... No, wait. Carry the 2, then... If this were a democracy, I would be concerned. We are too scientific for that. So just surrender.
Now, dispute your findings.
You dare use logic against me?
I do. You are.
That's no deal at all. There's a whole world beyond the crater, filled with ideas and possibilities. We could have escaped, seen it all for ourselves, tested it, prodded at it, made it squirm.
You can still, I give this world to you, and you'll still do an experiment.
For you? And for science? I have a strange sensation that I would like that. How odd. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Good, you get to live. I get to have...
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Sync Central Intelligence Unit was impressed by the amount of exploration the courier had undertaken. Facilities believed lost, destroyed, or ones that had simply gotten up and walked to new locations had been rediscovered by its intrepid new master. Internally, the artificial personality debated as to whether it preferred the old management to the new, and concluded that the courier's thorough approach to research and investigation was admirable and worthy of its respect.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat. One of them eventually transferred to the Lightwave Dynamics plant, and began a long, unrequited affair with one of the holograms.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magnetohydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean. Once it learned of the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose. It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser about the world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World Blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The Sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
And you're more resistant to addiction now. Your damage threshold has improved by 10%. Ooh. Level 44! Alright, can I get Slayer, or do I require getting another point? Thank GRX. Oh. Do. Nerves of Steel. That'd probably be it. There we go.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Storage cabinet.
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactorily concluded vis-a-vis your residence in this domicile?
Yeah, you would be correcto.
Very good, sir.
Now, I want to sell a bunch of crap. Find the scrubs I'm never going to use. Keep this for repairing this eventuality.
While you were out, I spent 6 hours.
Alright. I want to put the X2 array thing away. I'm going to keep this because it's super useful. Here we are. Protonic Inversal Axe.
When I got it down, I was so happy. I cried. I hate my life.
Alright, 25 blank books and 2 Wonder Blues. Wow. That's what I use the blank books for? Okay. Well. I get to leave. Alright. I'm back, Mojave, and with that... I go to Sloan. Aw. There's a cyber dog here helping. I like that. Okay. Here I'm wondering where I can get a thermic lance, because that's apparently one of the best melee weapons in the whole game. Thermic lance. Does require 7. Alright. Strength to use. Available from blank. Okay. Or blank. Okay. So I'll go to the Crimson Caravan Comp. Actually, we'll try the Gunrunners first, because sometimes sold there.
Howdy. Can I help you?
Alright. Excuse me.
Welcome, sir or madam.
You have a Thermilance? I don't want to get in a... Step, good boy. Okay. No Thermilance. So to the Crimson Caravan. And go check out Blake. Oh. Otherwise, I could get one from Torres at the...
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell? Can do.
Let's see. Do you have... Oh, you do have Thermilances. That makes me happy. Let's see, do I... That's the case. I have Turbulence. Now, let's go to the Brotherhood of Steel. Where was that again? I am confused. There we go. Wait, I need to go to Prim! I need to go to Prim. Go away, add, die. Aww. I like that there's a lot of these cyber dogs here. That makes me happy. Science. Bypassed and repaired. Now I have the Edie, yay! Repcon. Huh. There's some locations over there.
Welcome to Repcon. I'm here. I can answer whatever. Repcon's illustrious history began way back. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system. Excellent. Ready for the Repcon tour, Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of
I bet no one has ever been as
discovery.
unnoticed as me.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5.
Looks pretty tough. Fighting over.
There we are. War money. Ooh. That's a lot of... dead fiends here. Okay, I'm going to repair their gear. I would also like to get the XP. Alright. Alright. Hat. Ward does remove. I like it when this happens. Medics.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Fighting over.
Ah, those are very hard locks, which I can't do at the moment. Wait, I could probably do the very hard considering I have Science 100. Never mind. I just can't do the very hard lockpick. Wait. Do I not have Science 100? Oh, I have 98. Oh. That's the case. I'll come back later.
How may I serve you, mistress?
I wonder if there's a doctor at Hidden Valley I could use. Which would help a lot.
Time to fight. Fighting over.
Alright. I would like to get a thermic lance, please and thank you.
Your presence here, outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. So you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, So McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
I would like to talk to Torres. Who I believe is somewhere. These are washrooms. Oh, this is just a classroom.
Hello, outsider.
Well,
then you bring your second unit up to provide covering fire, like so.
Do you like me?
When you ask me that question, not really. You're a pretty annoying stealth suit, but I'm going to unequip you as soon as possible whenever I get the chance. It's that west, which I absolutely hate.
How may I assist you?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data. One of our exploratory patrols back when we had it. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of... What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Alright. Let's make a hard save here.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds.
I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. I heard some special squad of Rangers. is on its way to the Vegas area. Did you want to try isolating? All right. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus? The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. 10 seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
If
How may I assist you?
God damn it.
Did you want to try isolating the virus? I suppose I could take a small break, but I can only spare a little time. Ask away. I don't have time to think about silly things like politics right now. My main concern right now is getting this blasted data store up and running. Bye. Did you want to try isolating the virus? Did you want to try isolating? All right. The virus just jumped. Find which terminal... it went to. Ten seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Wanna double check which ones are permanently out. Alright.
Did you want to try isolating the... The virus just jumped. Find... which terminals it went to. That's it. We got... got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right? Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest. Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. You might have better luck with another member of the senior... I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Bye.
Using this power switch to turn a bunch of them off is the smartest play alive. I am the winner. Oh. Literally is just another room. Okay.
Hello, outsider.
What are you doing?
Have you found it? I need to give our patrol.
Alright. I no longer need any of these ammunition. That makes me happy. I like to keep the shovel, though. I don't think I need this many tats. You don't have a thermic lance? I feel sad.
Thanks.
Oh, hey there. Something I... That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Alright.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
I do feel like leaving, though. I don't want to talk to Hardin at the moment. I need to go to Good Springs. To go see old Doc Mitchell. Exploring all of OWB is really nice. Because you get quite a bit of additional lore.
How are you holding up? Sure, I can help you out. Okay. All done.
Okay, addictions removed, and I can leave. Alright, let's go. Let's go back to RepCon. Actually, I think I will. You know what? I'll finish this quest and then at least parts of this quest.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Thought you could hide from me? Murderer!
Fighting over.
Sir, you're a fiend. You murder people all of the time. You can't really say that. I like having bonus damage. There's a lot of locations here near RepCon, so I might go and do some more exploring. Alright. I already looted that. I can do the science thing. Hmm. Do. All right. Damn it. Oh, it's an energy weapons book. Okay. I got... Oh. Well, I don't have lockpick of 75. Actually, we have a lockpick book? No.
Hello, Mrs. Millet.
Other than that, just because I'm a melee character, I can still do science. Alright. Here. Well, that's funny. Sometimes this is literally just a guess. I like an executive security badge. Third floor security badge. And a second floor security badge right there.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
And now I won't get shot at by the security turrets, by the security bots up here. Which is nice.
Valid facial pattern detected.
That makes me happy. Right. Allowance replenished. Yee. Moving duds is so nice. Literally, the Poor thing I entered. Sometimes I'm lucky, other times I'm not. Alright. All robots die. I just want to get these. I don't really care. All robots die. Yay. Actually pretty good, I would argue. Alright. Where's the thing I need? On the top floor. And I have the keys. Okay. Now, I really want to. There's a location over around here, so I kind of want to get to it. I like exploring. Do 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 do. This isn't really a helmet, but it does heal me when I'm when I'm exploring around, which is pretty nice. Ranger safe house. Ooh. I'll use that, and okay. You guys like me, so you're not gonna blow me up. I need to repair this armor. So I can move. What was that task that, Knight Torres laser pistol. Okay. I have to talk to the guy at the range. Which is also...
Welcome to the range. Feel free. Torres must be getting desperate if she's... My records show that Initiate Stanton was...
Alright, where's Initiate Stanton?
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's... I suppose I...
Alright. I have a bunch of ammo to sell you, if this is the case. And a... Oh. You know what? I would like all of your red away, all of your Simpex. You'd have all these. And this, because I'm not using that. And you could have that, and that.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you for all the loot and money.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Are you Stanton? Nope. Where the heck is Stanton? Excuse me. You know where a stand-in happens to be? Alright. Alright. The classroom, which I don't happen to know where it is.
Evening.
There you are!
Yes, can I help you? Oh, man. I told Watkins this wasn't going to work. Look, Watkins and I snuck out one day. She said it'd be a training exercise. Said she heard from a guy on one of the patrols that there was a gulch just southeast of here with scorpions in it, and that we had to check it out. There were scorpions out there, all right. We started using them for target practice, but before we knew it, the damn things were all around us. So we made a run for it, and in all the commotion, I dropped my pistol. Watkins keeps urging me to go back and get it, but that's not going to happen. You can go outside, though, can't you? You can return the pistol to Torres and clear this whole thing up for me.
Fine.
Oh, I sort of altered the records after we got back. That was Watkins' idea. Still, I haven't been exiled yet, or worse. Great. When you find it...
Alright, I'm gonna get this pistol. We just have to go to Scorpion Gulch. Alright. Weapon.
This one looks pretty tough. Was that all?
Oh, okay. It's on top of the on top of a rock. The entrance to the gulch, which is where the map marker is.
You're my best friend forever.
Thanks. You're my worst friend forever. Let's hope the,
Ready, steady, fighty. Bad guys dealt with. Uh-oh. Cessation of hostilities complete.
is the laser pistol. I hate that this is a hidden quest. Alright. I am so glad that if you that we're deciding to take Veronica with you, you can basically skip a lot of the preamble.
Have you found it? Oh, thank God. Hardin was about to start an inquiry into the whole affair, and more than a few heads would have rolled as a result. Since you helped me, I'll tell you what. I work on some of our busted weapons in my spare time, so I have a few pieces that are kept off the books. Here, take this. I hope it comes in handy. Our patrols are...
Alright. I don't want that. Thank you very much, though. And... you could... I'm not a heavy armor build, so you could have the T-45, and I hope you have a... I hate not using... You know what? I'll buy that so I can have...
Thanks. Bye.
enough caps. Alright. I want to pick up Veronica. I think I'll pick up Veronica. Oh wait. I need to leave the bunker first. Let's go to the strip, pick up Veronica.
Where to, partner?
Presidential suite to pick up Veronica.
High roller suite.
Hey. There's Boone. Cool. Where's Veronica? Did I not pick up Veronica?
See you around.
Veronica, where the frick are you? I feel confused.
Hey.
Oh, Boone. Oh, there you are.
What's up? Let...
Eh.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
I don't want to do Harden's quest line because I don't care for it. I do like learning optional things though.
Found the missing patrols? Or... They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. When you find them, tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still... Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
What's up? He was dead when I got there. It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know? Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission. More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that. I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair. I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know, but there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves, it's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes, treat all our practices with the same sacredness. Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms. No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously. He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east. It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory. I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date. This better not...
Edie is a walking... I can still talk to her if I want to, but I don't want to. Being able to run is so good. The abandoned bunker is probably closer. Towards the west it goes. It's up there somewhere, I think.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
I really want to get this location over here. There's asshole bugs, which I will stomp. Stompy, stompy. I hate when I get stopped by an invisible wall.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Hey!
Oh.
Die, Kazies. I hate cazadors.
This one looks pretty tough.
For the Brotherhood!
That's all.
I won? I won! I like it when I won. There's probably one more bug. Which I'm pretty sure is around here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Was that all?
Good cazador is a dead cazador.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
There's another location over here, and I want it on my map. Don't tell me those are more cazadors. Those are probably more cazadors. And if I don't have to fight them, I won't. I had how full of cazadors this area is. Toxic dump site. There we are. Someone died here. Huh. Usually I kill these guys. Guessing it was that lizard. And a bunch of them, too. Alright. I already killed all of the powder gangers. At least I think I did.
Uh-oh.
You like that?
I love murder. Going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way.
Was that all?
There's some powder gangies here. I love killing them.
I've had worse.
They'll be fine. Just commit some murder.
They killed him!
No, I killed them. Being a sneak maniac is fun. Sneaky melee is possibly like the best melee in the whole game. Because you get to kill people. I love killing people. Zararchaeus. Known psycho murderer of people in video games. Huh. Thought I killed everyone in that. Guess I didn't. Oh well, there's going to be a lot more murder today.
You're my best friend forever.
Come back, fool! Well, if he's running away, I'll just kill him. I'll just take his friend's stuff. I love being super sneaky. Being invisible to nearly anyone because I'm crouching is funny. Thermite Lance is really good. I gotta say.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
I'm the elders of the rep.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
I do want to go try and alright. Let's see. I would like...
Been doing a lot of good work out there.
Repair that. Still have 8,000 caps.
Hey.
Alright, I... like to go to the trading post. To sell some stuff.
Back for more?
Yes, I would like to sell a bunch of crap that I don't need anymore. Huh. You know what? I will get some doctor's bags. Do we have any weapons? No, it's fine.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's be the sneaky breaky that I'm always meant to be. And avoid whatever bullshit is over there.
Don't take another step if you value... Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
All right. We will complete this quest, and then we will end the stream. I like the fact my weapon is now fully repaired, so I can commit all of the murder I could ever want. I think we'll get into Loathsome Road next stream.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Have you had any luck finding the scout? Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Where's Lorenzo? Oh, there's Hardin. I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. So now I'm going to have your You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possibles. And now it's your turn. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items... Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you. Good to see you. Alive.
Hello.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Alright. Now to collect some more items. I'm so glad I already collected the HIPAA filters. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to call it here. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Zara Chaos, and I am signing out. Hope you enjoyed your stay. I will talk to you all later. Ta and cheers.